CFR Network, CFR News. Houston, you got a problem? Real disappointed to see over late a video emerge of an assault on Joseph McVeigh, aka Zero, Old City Don, and a plethora of other AKAs. Being assaulted by Trae and his little brother and a whole other bunch of people them. And lots of different variations of the video coming out. The main one being obviously just Zero on the floor covering up while Jayton's, doing his thizzle wiggle. Now, we're in the Gregorian year 2022. This stems back to some stuff from way back in '05 to do with Ro and Jayton. Now, I didn't know the whole reason why ABN kind of disbanded for that long period and then did that one album, one rapper lot and all that. ABN was, listen, that was the era when H-Town was just producing so much consistent slaps. Still timeless music, man. Still timeless music and stuff. And, we were like, how come we've seen solo albums and, when's ABN coming back out, etc. And it's only of recent, Danny Houston podcasts, shouts out to the sibling. And I think Ghetto Boys had Rowan as well. And there's been, some of the bits and pieces that's uncovered. And I think Jayton put his side of the story out there on Danny Houston as well. Now, why on earth is this sheer ego why we would wait for 50 Cents, aka Curtis Jackson, to host a huge event down there for this animosity and, to spring to life? We're talking about some big men. I don't know what if Trae's still, creating music and whatnot. He seems to be more on some philanthropy. I can't even get my damn words out. Doing good in the community and all that with the floods and all that kind of thing that was going on. Yeah. While Ro has been, as we know him, putting out content, very, very frequently, prolific in regards to albums that are being put out. So I don't understand it, man. Trae should have said to your little brother, yo, this isn't the time, this isn't the place. Look how many years have gone by, man. Just let it go, man. Let this shit go. You know, life is not guaranteed and tomorrow ain't promised. Let this shit go and just grow as a person and just move the fuck on, man. What's with the stupid, childish bullshit and a whole heap of man them attacking one brother? Nah. And whether it's your brother or not, you let him have a one-on-one with your old brethren, and if he gets the upper hand, maybe you jump in and say, yo, stop. Yeah, you got the best of it. Okay, yeah. But for more than two mans to be rushing, I don't respect that in any sense of the fashion. Fair ones should be fair ones. There should be no, what can one man do against multiple men in an attack? Trained professionals, who do this shit for a living, they can potentially hold their own a little bit more, but it's still an interesting proposition. It's unfair, is what it is. And I'm hella disappointed, man. Some legends of that age, man. Some legends are all up in the camera though, all up in the damn news, something for this folly. I'm hearing some weirdo podcasters. That's what I'm gonna call them. Weirdo podcasters. Even I watched one just before doing this because I thought to myself, I'm gonna do that straight away. I want to hear exactly what transpired, how this all came to be, if there's any additional information. And you got people from Texas, a panel. I won't even say the name of their weird ass channel. Clearly, are pro Trae the Truth and his camp and anti Zero because they had nothing of any kind of positive comments to say about Ro. It was all negative. There was no real balance in regards to breaking breaking the whole situation down. They had Jay Prince's brother on. He clearly didn't like Ro. It was just it was real negative, man. I mean, again, people are entitled to their opinion, but to have a bit more of a balanced view. Fair enough, you may have information, and have dealings with people on a personal level, and you might have an opinion. That's all cool, but be balanced and fair in regards to the video that was being presented, and then the full video that's out there with the different angle, showing the more of the attack rather than just the end of the attack. That was wrong, and there's no getting away from that. And all this stupid shit about the zero snitch for going on Houston Chronicle. He is a public figure. Yeah, he's not one of these new age flipping youths who blur the lines, or I won't even say youths because these some grown ass men try and do it as well. Who try and blur the lines between, you know, if I'm gonna talk the thing, I gotta live the thing, which is so backward. Some people still, are still in this thing and producing music. But once they grow as men generally, from boy to man, they realize actually life is too precious and too volatile and too uncertain for me to be playing both games, man. Let me jump out this thing and let me live a legitimate life. Yeah. Man, a man may still be connected and link, the people them who are still putting in that work, but that don't mean that you still need to be in it. And let's think about the bigger picture of the people who weren't in the video, who are still on the grind, who are still putting in that work, and they're like, them man did that to our brethren. I ain't standing for that. I don't even need him to tell me nothing. When I see those people, it's on and popping. This is called retaliation. This is called repercussions to things taking place with big grown ass men that should know better. And by knowing better, what does that equal? That means doing better. I'm hella disappointed. Trustfully, there will be no bloodshed as a result of this year. You know, I mean, I'm surprised Mans wasn't all strapped up because unless you're a convicted father, obviously the state laws are very different. Texas are very lax in regards to, you know, pardon self, carrying weaponry and all that kind of stuff. So I'm surprised everybody didn't have, pistols on them and stuff. And, clapping didn't sort of commence. So, all praise to the Most High that did not take place, and trustfully, it will not take place because there will be, cooler heads. You have clearly prevailed because it's been a few days since this has taken place. But yeah, man, staying on the H with some legends, not no little new boots. We almost expect the new boots to do the wild shit, but established artists doing this, getting involved in this foolishness, nah, man. Fix up. Um, Again, yeah, man, I'm hella disappointed. What are your thoughts about this thing? And try and I mean, I've had conversations about this again, about this snitching thing. Oh, did he snitch though? Do you reckon he snitched because he did the interview? Well, when you're in public light, yeah, and something happens, number one, the news will report about it and independent media. And then you may yourself will put out a statement where it would be written, whether it would be from your publicist or you'll do an interview. This is standard operating procedure. Until I hear of police knocking down people's doors, arresting, training these people them, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn snitching. You people are out of your unnatural minds to even contemplate such thing. Maybe yourself wouldn't have done an interview and maybe would have done a prepared statement to be read out by your lawyer, maybe make it all like, big boy kind of thing. But come on, wake up, man. Smell the coffee. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? Stitching is definitely not on the table. And yeah, let's see what they do, mate.